and you were a stay-at-home mom for a really long time, and you are still married to your husband.
Hey, that's me. I've been a stay at home mom for a very long time. Technically, I'm still a stay at home wife because I'm only working part time, but I have been a stay at home mom for 25 years, homeschooled 19 of those. My youngest just turned 18 this past June. And we are very happy. He has never cheated on me. She had asked some other specific things. We still like each other. But here's some things that I recommend to help anybody on their stay at home wife, mom journey in raising children together. To start with, marry your best friend. My husband is my best friend, which means he is my primary relationship. While you may have to care for the kids more, meaning they can't feed themselves, they can't change themselves, they can't keep themselves healthy. Emotionally, he's my number one, and he's always been my number one. And if you have any questions, talk to any of my 4 children, ages 24 to 18, and they will say, who's mom's favorite? And it's dad's mom's favorite. And who's dad's favorite? Mom's dad's favorite. That's just it. That relationship has to be primary. It also makes it easier to let go of your children when they grow up, get married, move on with their lives, and find their person to spend the rest of their life with, as we all hope they do. The other part is your partners. You're fully partners. My husband is and was, I say was only because, like I said, the baby's 18. We jokingly say we're empty nesters with 3 college roommates. He was a full partner in raising those children. I homeschooled, yes, mostly during the week by myself, but then he'd come home and he'd pick up any slack. I was joking with somebody today that he'd come home and he'd cook on the weekends when the kids were younger before they could cook. I was off duty. But he also was a partner in all the decisions, meaning like my husband rarely ever took the children to choir. He went to the choir performances, but it was Tuesday morning at 8:30 in the morning. I did that, but we made the decision together. So that way he can fully support you in every step of the stay-at-home mothering. But you are partners. My husband is always befuddled and he does not understand where these men have time to cheat, much less the desire. I'm all the woman he can handle, you know. He doesn't need more. He doesn't want more. I don't know what that says about me, other than the fact he knows he can't get better. I don't know. But it's you two against the children. It's you two against the world. That means you don't disparage each other to other people. And what do I mean by that? You don't insult them. You don't talk about all of your private issues of like, oh, he did this, he did that. Now, don't get me wrong. My marriage isn't perfect. It's pretty good. But I was a women's Bible study leader. I was a mothers of preschoolers leader. And these women would come in and complain about their husbands to each other. So there was just this general, ugh, men. And it makes you a lot less tolerant for everything. And vice versa. Men, keep your mouth shut. Don't disparage your wife in public. My husband and I, do not get me wrong. If you've seen Jeremy and I, we pick on each other to no end. And our children who are adults, we all pick on each other quite a lot. But we never insult each other. We never really, my husband and I just don't, we all know it. The husband who's like, ugh, my wife is such a nag. Or the wife who says, my husband's such a child. You start normalizing being dissatisfied with your spouse either way, and it will carry over. Versus, I don't like it when you do that. I'm a big one on the whole, though. Don't just kvetch about your life. Do something to change it if you don't like it. And that is no more clear than with your spouse. But yeah, keep talking to each other. Have things that you guys like to discuss that aren't just the children, but also we never did a lot of those, oh, when you go out, you cannot discuss the children. I'm sorry, that is our lives. We're going to discuss our children, but we also discussed other things. Have some alone time set aside. That's why I love when the kids are younger, bedtimes, because that gave us some alone time every night because our relationship was a priority. But yeah, it all really comes out to marrying your best friend. Marry somebody who you're on this journey together. You've decided to have these children together. You've decided to homeschool or stay home or not homeschool or whatever together. You're a team. You're making team decisions. You're doing team activities. And you approach every challenge as a team. I also recommend that you raise your children with that same mentality, meaning what benefits the team the best. It may not benefit one specific child the absolute best, but the team is what needs to win. But yes, questions. I love questions about my marriage. So please ask me anything you want. We got married relatively young, right before I turned 21, as in like the end of August. We got married. Middle of September, I turned 21. He turned 25 right after we got married, and it's been 29 years. And we love it. We love it. We highly recommend it. So there's my 2 cents. Hope that helps. Bye.